While Mumbai was witnessing good air days over the last week, however, Mumbai's air quality has again declined over the last 2 to 3 days. In fact, yesterday we'd seen that the Indian skipper Rohit Sharma had taken to Instagram and shared a picture saying "Ye kya ho gaya Mumbai," by which he really meant the pollution that was engulfing the entire city as Team India was returning back to the city. And this was with the fact that BCCI had yesterday also issued instruction that there'd be no fireworks after India-Sri Lanka match. This is in fact a retake of what had happened in the earlier World Cup where India and Sri Lanka had played the finals. But today, when we speak of the air quality, the overall air quality for Mumbai is 152. Apart from that, in the business districts, be it at BKC, the air quality is around 205. The AQI is around 205. And that around Kolaba is 216. This comes in the fact that Mumbai is seeing drastic development across the entire city. In fact, we are seeing that there are various projects that are being undertaken, be it the infrastructure projects or for that matter, also projects which are related to development. That includes also building constructions that are going on. And amidst all of this, Mumbai is witnessing a drastic dip in its air quality, the AQI, ever since monsoon had withdrawn from the city. Now, this is coming amidst the fact that there have been lots of political speculations, a lot of political war of words over Mumbai's air quality. This morning, we'd seen Milind Devra, the Congress leader, had also taken to his social media wherein he mentioned that while sprinkling waters across the city that BMC is undertaking, this is an effort by BMC to ensure that the air quality of the city is put in check. The sprinkling waters at various locations across the city. And while he noticed that at Nariman Point, while water sprinklers were in action, which is where he commented saying instead of sprinkling waters at places where there are construction going on, BMC is wasting its efforts by sprinkling waters around Nariman Point. Now, this is a part of the entire guided efforts by BMC when there were questions raised on the civic body, which is the richest civic body in the country, which is now undertaking efforts to ensure that there can be ways that can be used to mitigate pollution. There have been also several measures that have been put in place so that air pollution can be brought into check. This is to ensure that there are bigger barricades, that is the green colored cloth. Apart from that, larger tin sheets that should be put very close to the construction sites. Apart from that, construction sites have been asked to put their construction work into check. This has been given as a guideline, and BMC has also issued several warnings to such construction sites saying that if the air quality does not improve, they have all the rights to ensure that the construction, be it the government one or private one, that can be shut. So here, amidst all of this, there have been questions that have been raised by various people. Now we're seeing that questions are also being raised by cricketers, in which is where this very action has been taken for today's India-Sri Lanka match. Before this, we'd seen that the NCP leader Supriya Sule, she had also raised questions about the air quality of Pune, saying that the air quality of Pune was so bad that it was equal to smoking 5 to 6 cigarettes a day. This has also been raised concern by environmentalists who are saying that because of the current air quality, it is not really feasible for sensitive people as well as for children and people who are in the age group of senior citizens. Amidst all of this, considering the fact that there's been constant debate over the air quality of Mumbai, because at one point of time, the air quality of Mumbai was worse than that of Delhi as well. Of course, we're seeing that the city of Delhi, there have been several measures that have been put in place, and there have been constant comparisons which have been made about the air quality of Mumbai as well as that of Delhi, because over the last 2 years after pandemic, Mumbai's air quality has been witnessing a drastic dip which is affecting people, and there have been constant complaints that have been coming in from experts as well, who are saying that from bronchial illnesses to that related to respiratory illnesses that are being witnessed over the last few weeks in Mumbai, there has been an increase in the number of such cases that doctors are coming across.
Like every year, this year also seems to be a troublesome year for the people of the national capital when it comes to the air quality here in Delhi. Well, right now I'm coming to you from the Kartavya Path area, and these visuals are enough to give you the story as to what the situation here is on the ground, or if you leave your home, you see this haze around you. You can see how bad the situation here is In fact, you can see smog all across your screen. In fact, from this very point, India Gate is not visible, and this is the very fact that air quality has dipped in the national capital, and in fact it's keep on deteriorating day after day. Yesterday there were certain numbers which we reported from across the city, where Anand Vihar remains to be the worst affected. In fact, let's talk you some numbers and in fact give you some details. As of now, the overall numbers in the national capital somewhere remains around 360 levels, which is in the very poor category. Let's also get you some numbers from different part of the national capital. First of all, I'll give you a visual representation of this side as well. This is the Rashtrapati Bhavan, which is also not visible from this very place. In fact, different agencies are continuously working to actually tackle this situation. The state government in the national capital has also said that the coming 15 to 20 days will be tough for the national capital, because in the coming days the weather conditions will change, and in fact the temperature will dip. With the dip in temperature, there will be a decrease in the speed of the air here in the national capital, and because of that the substances, the toxic substances in the air will not find an escape, and due to which this problem could escalate further. In fact, let's talk you some numbers here. This is the Sameer app by the CPCB, and in fact you can see on your screens right now that most of the areas here in the national capital are reporting very poor air quality. In fact, this red signs indicate the very poor category, and you can see there are only couple of places where this air quality is in the yellow mark or in the poor mark, one of which is the Lodhi Road area. In fact, talking about one of the worst affected every year remains to be Anand Vihar. In fact, this year also Anand Vihar remains to be the worst affected. In fact, as of now, Anand Vihar is reporting numbers around 413, which is going beyond the very poor category. So apart from numbers, court has also taken cognizance of this matter. In fact, in Supreme Court has said that, has asked 5 states including Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Rajasthan and Haryana to file an affidavit as to what measures they are taking to combat this present situation. And in fact, court has also said that one of the main reasons of this situation here in the national capital remains to be the stubble burning, and this time around also that remains to be one of the prime reason as to why people of Delhi are witnessing such weather conditions and smog conditions here in the national capital. Apart from this, if we look at the larger issue, apart from stubble burning, there are other issues also which are working as a nail in this entire situation, which is a trafficular movement or the vehicular movement in the national capital. Well, the festive season is upon us. In fact, the temperatures are dipping continuously. With this, what we can expect is that this situation could worsen even further. In fact, yesterday also, Delhi's Environment Minister Gopal Rai had come out and said that the coming days will be tough for the people of the national capital because of the weather conditions. This is Yash Goel with video journalist Ravindra Kumar for CNN News 18 here in New Delhi.